Hey folks, welcome to our final episode for season 6. 2022 was a great year for us. It was our first season on the World Fishing Network. We finalized season 6 and we're down here in Lake Ontario to wrap it up chasing big Chinook salmon. We're excited to be bringing you our highlights and our previews. Stay tuned, you're watching Fuel the Fire TV.
Life offers no guarantees, but the one thing we've learned for sure is that the time we have is indeed precious. The more time we spend with family, friends, and with nature can make the difference between living a good life and living a great one. Join us on our quest to be participants rather than observers, to learn from our mistakes, to share our successes and our failures, as we spend all of the time we have chasing our dreams, fueling our passion, and fueling the fire in the great outdoors.
Hey folks, welcome to this year's season 6 finale. We're going to do a preview of season 7, but we can't help but look back on our successes and maybe some of our failures in season 6. Sean and I came down to Lake Ontario. We're hunting big Chinook salmon using Berkeley big game line. Now, this year in season 6, we accomplished a big game milestone for me. I was able to harvest my first moose with my archery tackle, a Bowtech from 10 Point Archery. It was just so much fun. It meant a lot. We've been after this for a long time, and I'll never forget that moose. The blood isn't great. There's some bubbles in the first part of it. We've given it about a half an hour, but it's washing out in this drizzle, and we're just tracking the tracks. But it's a pretty clear line of where he went. I just can't find any more blood. I'm hoping that those triple blades, while he's running, is actually cutting in there. Maybe I got the top of a lung. Man, this is the part where you're just playing it over and over and over again. Why didn't I hold a little bit lower? But so much adrenaline. We're just gonna tiptoe through here. Yeah, baby! Woo-hoo! Yes! That's 6 years! 6 years, Johnny! Oh! Oh, man! I cannot. Oh! Dude!
Where is he?
Oh man! He's down. He's down. I got my first bull with a bow. What a crazy hunt. That just was unbelievable. Come on, let's go check him out. We've been at this so long to try and get this done with a bow, and we skipped the morning hunt because it was raining so hard, and we thought we'd come out for a little trip. This is a cool little rock. probably 30 inches. Oh man, I couldn't be prouder. Oh geez. I'm at a loss for words, and that doesn't happen too often. All right, we're gonna go back to camp. Diane and Aspen are here this weekend. We get Warren and John Ainsley. Steph and Zigzag are here filming. We got some work cut out, but we're out here fueling our passion, fueling the fire, and getting outdoors. Man, I was so relieved when I walked up on that bull and saw the rack sticking up off the ground. Just a fantastic moment for me. I was, like I said, I was relieved and happy to have Johnny Zigzag and his wife Steph with me on that particular harvest. I can't wait to get that Bowtech back into the bush this year and maybe chase some big whitetails for season 7. Stay tuned. We'll have some more highlights coming up next. Hey folks, that Bowtech that I got from Dennis out at 10 Point Archery is probably the smoothest drawing bow I've ever pulled back. I actually took it for a turkey hunt down in Wyerton. Now I was saving this footage for season 7, but I was so excited in getting this bird. I think it's only fitting that I share it with you guys as a preview to season 7. Okay, we've got some birds. I came in here last night and I could hear gobblers down in that swamp. So I set up the tent where we had it last year. And we had some close calls last year. Birds walking by us. But we couldn't get the shot for Darci. One came across right in front of us, but it was just too fast and a little bit too far. These birds are roosted right in front of me. I didn't see them while I came in the dark at 4:30, which is a good thing because they are not very far. They're going to jump out of this tree any second. Any second. Set up and I'm right on top of these birds. I mean, I'm right underneath these birds. I think I made a good shot on a nice tom with the Bowtech. He flopped around a little bit over there, but I think we're good to go. I'm gonna go check him out. Not a monster beard, but a good beard. I didn't get a chance to see his fan And it's a nice fan too. Look at that. Oh, the Bowtech solution from 10-point archery did the trick. The arrow looked good. It must have tucked up in there and got him. That's a good bird too. That's awesome. That turkey did a complete 180 or a complete backflip before he took off into the bush. It took me a while to find him, but I was able to harvest that bird. For season 7 coming up, it is my mission to get as many different people on birds as possible. I was successful in some run and guns myself, but I want to make sure that Darci is one of our successful turkey hunters. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. All right, folks, we're down here in Lake Ontario, and we're actually using some Pro Troll flashers. They've got E-chip. This one we call the Johnny Special. It actually has a little bit of electronics in there that flashes a light once it hits the water. But you know, we're always using different tackle when we're fishing different types of fish. And that was no different than when we went up on our first fly-in trip. I went with Aaron Case, AKA Bone, and we went on a trip with Air Ivanhoe, fishing new water just like we're doing today, and we had a blast. Worm harness, 2 minutes into the troll. Awesome. That's good fish. Good job, buddy. All right, so this is the product. Another eater for dinner. We're dragging these worm harnesses. We came right off that little bank. There's a shoal that juts right out off that point. Just a nice dark fish in the bucket. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Oh yeah, that's a, oh, it's a nice pike.
Nice pike, nice pike, nice pike.
Awesome. Pike. Awesome. Biggest pike so far. All right.
Here we go. Not a tank, but it's
our biggest one yet.
our biggest one yet. That's a start.
All right, we're just trolling our way through. After that shore lunch, man, that was awesome.
That was delicious.
We had some great bass that we caught this weekend. And we're trolling our way to the north end of the lake, which has supposedly some waterfall. I feel pretty good, I don't know why. Yeah, you feel good. Look at that guy. All right, we're back in business. Definitely looks like the current picks up over there. I don't know. And on the map it says dangerous waterfall, where you just get sucked into a vacuum and the old 6-horse is not enough to get you out. We're gonna head back. We're gonna try pitching some jigs against this high rock shelf, and see if we can't catch any bass in there. There's gotta be bass in there. Gone this way. He's going around the rock. Oh, good one, man. Come off there, not on. Look at this guy. Oh yeah, he's 3 pounds all day, eh? Yeah, man. That's awesome. Air Ivanhoe. This bass was exactly where it was supposed to be, on the other side of a big rock. He hit a leech, and that's awesome. I've never caught that many fish in such a short amount of time. We ate walleye every day. We had great shore lunches. We saw some beautiful scenery with the waterfalls and all of the surrounding area. It was just fantastic, a trip to remember. And we fished out of, some tinners, and I wasn't really used to that. It's been a while since I've been in some tin boats. It actually reminds me a little bit of the new Crest Liner. Now, we picked up a Commander Crestliner Elite 2050 this year, just in hopes of us getting some different species of fish other than salmon in the big striper. Stay tuned, we're going to show you some Crestliner footage as a preview to season 7. We're just gonna get set up, do a little bit of bass fishing here, but you know what? We picked up the Crestliner. I've been thoroughly impressed every time we've gone out, and it's been a nice addition to the tool set that we have for Fuel to Fire, especially for the upcoming season in season 7. This year in season 6, we actually got it for a couple of reasons. One, to get out with family just a little bit more and add some more fish to those weekly family fish fries. Maybe do some more tournaments like we did with Carrie Paquette and John Ainsley in the Algoma North Shore, and also the Huron Bass Tour. And then lastly, if we're gonna do this like we did with the World Fishing Network, we need a multi-species boat. And although the striper is great for salmon and rainbow and lake trout, we're gonna zero in a little bit more and maybe expand our horizons when it comes to multi-species. The show has always been about family and about getting people outdoors. And one of my highlights for season 6 was this impromptu waterfowl trip with Darci and Aspen. It's new to them. They were very nervous to go out and do it, but we practiced, and we just had a blast with the Fuel to Fire crew.
Okay, Darci, you're going to take the first shot. Aspen, you're going to follow up, okay? Do you see it,
So I
Darci?
right?
You're just going to aim right for the neck and the body.
Okay, go.
He's straight out in front of you. And you're both going to jump up.
What if he flies away?
You're going to shoot too. There's a goose right in front of Darci to the left.
Okay, so when do we go?
You're probably good, like if you sit up, you probably won't fly right away, so you don't have to rush it.
Yeah. And get up, put it right on your shoulder. And then, okay, go. Oh, ho, ho, we got 2. Okay, take him. Jump up. Oh.
It went like a lot. It was bad. Pretty bad.
But see how you needed another shot? You're like, oh, okay, now what do I do? Here's one. Get ready. Go. Up. Oh, nice shot, Aspen! Is that you? I don't know. Take him, take him, take him! Take him, up again! I don't know. Okay, safety on. Get ready, safety's off. Get ready. Get ready. Okay, go. Up. Again. I couldn't see what you guys were doing.
Go, go. man, I was proud of them for facing some of their fears when it comes to getting on the gun, especially in front of a whole bunch of other people and the camera. But we had a blast, and that's what it's all about. And you know, it's also about food sovereignty, and this is something that we're going to really zero in on in season 7, is really taking a look at where are you in your food system. And a lot of us are consumers, and in Canada, you know, we're number 3 in the world when it comes to food wastage, and that's just not acceptable. And I think if we help people, and especially we start with our kids, if we help them understand where they are and try and get them to the center of their food system, being a producer by being a harvester, also being a part in the distribution when you share that with family, and just getting more to the center of their food system, I think it helps develop not only appreciation for food in general, but an appreciation about where food comes from, and it ties you to the environment. And that's something that's always been important for us here at Fuel the Fire. We hope you guys can relate to it. We love seeing your posts. We love getting tagged in social media, and we thank you for watching the show and for following us on Twitter and Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. Make sure you tune in for season 7. We've had a blast producing the last 6 seasons for you, and hopefully we'll continue to do a whole lot more. Remember, to fuel your passion and fuel the fire, you have to get outdoors. We'll see you next year.